everyone, it's Melissa in Minnesota. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. We finally got snow, and I love that part about Minnesota. Growing up in the South, we didn't have that, and it is so funny the difference. When it snows down south, things close up. You're going to stock up on bread and milk and toilet paper and necessities, and no one drives. Everything's canceled. Oh my. Sorry, someone just slid off the road in front of my house, and they're in the ditch now. So yeah, being crazy, and they're actually in my neighbor's yard, which is not good. So I'll be back in just a little while. Hey, I'm back. Oofta. Famous word in Minnesota, but yeah. It so happens that neighbor is a new driver, and so yeah, roads are a little slippery out there, and teenagers going a little fast for what they should be doing. But yes, he managed to get out of the ditch in front of my neighbor's, or pretty much our neighbor's yard. So oh, that is all taken care of. So anyway, moving on. I don't think people in Minnesota should be driving either sometimes, but yeah, newbies, right? So, and that was one thing I told you guys, that my son is a driver, and we actually bought him snow tires that are super sticky. He has his truck, which I think another thing is, since he is buying his own vehicle, he is more cautious with it than I think it would have been if we had bought him one. So I'm just a word to the wise for new parents out there, babies at things. So it's a good thing. Minnesota, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a fabulous day today. Today's video is a follow-up to the last Vitacost haul that I did, where I showed you guys all the food that I purchased, and it was a lot of boxes. I think there was like 5 or 6, and I told you guys I still had a couple coming, and those arrived. And the lifestyle and beauty version of everything that I shop for, and they're household items. I will show you guys what I use them for, give you a couple ideas of how I use some of these products, because I like to multi-purpose the products that I buy. I will buy things like vinegar or baking soda, things like that, and I will use them for a lot of different things in my household because they're non-toxic and natural, and I don't have to worry about anything with gluten contamination or making my family sick. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I will link the video for the last Vitacost haul that I did that contained all the food. I do have one more box that I will do another video on that has some holiday goodies in it, but they are having fantastic sales. They stack coupons. If you got a 10% off, you can use that. There are just different ways that you can save money with Vitacost, and that is so important to me, considering I am 100% gluten-free, and because of my issue with sensitivity to gluten, whether it is edible or topical, the guys, my husband and 2 teen boys, have to be gluten-free as well. Everything in our household is completely gluten-free because of the lifestyle that I need to live. So if you guys are experiencing celiac disease or gluten sensitivities and you're looking for options on what you can do, I hope you tune into my channel. Share this with your friends and family if they're experiencing things as well, and then they know what products they can use that are safe for them. There are very few people that I know that are as sensitive to gluten as I am. I am learning from you guys, and thanks for sending in your comments and PMs and letters to me that you are experiencing things as well. And we're not, even though okay, I don't want to get on a soapbox here, but there are still top medical fields that are saying that gluten cannot be absorbed through the skin, and I'm raising my hand for one. No, that's not true because of the experiences that I've had. So some of you guys have come forward as well, so we're not the rarity in this. I'm learning that more and more people are becoming sensitive like that, and so sooner or later they're gonna have to publish the truth, and I'm just off the soapbox now. So let's get on with the Vitacost haul, and I'll show you guys what I got. Let's start out with some of the skincare and hair care. One of the skincare items that I picked up, because it is so extremely dry because of the heat and just the lack of moisture here in Minnesota, is the Shea Butter by Nail Solutions. I absolutely love this stuff. It works really well. I use this, I think it has a seal. Yeah, it's got a seal on it, but this is a very thick formula. This is perfect if you have dry hands, dry feet. If you want to really get some moisture contained within your skin and keep that moisture balanced, this is perfect for that. I have also started to scoop some of this out and put it in. This is like my 3rd or 4th one of these. mixing it with jojoba oil or coconut oil. Another thing that I found, that I just made one because we were kind of getting sniffly sneezy around here, and I made my homemade, it's almost, if you guys can't use Vicks because it's not gluten-free, but I put some peppermint and rosemary in a little bit of a combination of half this and half coconut oil, and made my own rub. So I only mixed up a half one of these, but that portion was half shea butter, half coconut, and 10 drops just the peppermint oil and the rosemary oil. It was really strong in the very beginning, and then it kind of dissipated as it kind of settled, and it was just amazing. And I love that stuff. It's just a great balm to put on if you're needing extra moisture, and I've been putting that on my feet at night with some socks. So mix it, match it, do whatever you want. If that's not your 2 essential oils that you want to use, try using orange or sweet orange or grapefruit or lemon, anything like that, to whatever. Lavender would be a great soothing homemade kind of balm that you want to use, but just great. This is, I love that it's pure. It's just nothing but organic shea butter, and highly recommend this. This is my go-to for winter time. I picked up another of the, this is my second one, and I still have a half of one, but Vitacost has sales on certain things, and it was 20% off beauty items. I picked up a Honeybee Garden. This is the Herbal Mist, alcohol-free, which is very important for me because I'm in my mid-40s. I noticed my hair got drier, and I don't want to use things, there are not very many that are gluten-free to begin with, but a hair product that contains alcohol that would do something that I don't want done to my hair, is dry it out and make it brittle and split ends and on and on and on. But this is gluten-free again, no parabens, phthalates, PABA, no artificial color, fragrance, organic botanical ingredients, and this is what the spray looks like. I absolutely love the way this smells. It's minty, but not overly minty, so it's not going to take your breath away. But this is my top rated hairspray right now. It's the only one that I use, so we'll continue to buy that. Again, like I said, that's my second one. A brand that I'm not using anymore is the Cure Organics. Now, we are on our last, and I'm not, it's in a bottle, but it's like a foam, so the more you kind of work it, the more it lathers. My husband's using that. We're on our last one of those, so now we're trying to experiment with other gluten-free products that we can use. I picked up the Now Solutions because I do like this Shea Butter. So this is the NutriShave Natural Shave Cream. It says most skin types, and it removes pore clogging residue. So for him shaving, we picked up one of these, and we're going to try it. Desert Essence. Absolutely, this is my shampoo of choice. I really like this. I picked up the Lemon and Tea Tree, again, the shampoo. I've never tried the conditioner, so I went ahead and wanted to get one of these. I can use this once a week. I can't use it any more than that because it tends to dry out my hair, but this is great for removing buildup, flakiness, if you tend to get any of that going on, and especially for me, like in the winter, that's when I usually tend to get some of that. It is clarifying for oily hair. So you really have to be careful with this if you have dry hair to begin with, but like I said, I use it once a week and I'm completely okay with that, but I wanted to pick up a conditioner as well. This is my favorite scent. I love the Lemon Tea Tree. It is a clean, not chemically smelling Italian lemon shampoo. I really like this smell. It's more on the sweeter lemon smell, so it's like your lemon meringue pie is what this smells like. This is a dupe for that smell. I love lemon. Lemon is so soothing. It's one of those scents that I never tire of, and so maybe because those I know are not chemically smelling lemon. They are very clean, like you sliced open a lemon, you made lemonade, that's what they smell like. Now if you don't want any smell at all, I highly recommend this scent, and it is not a scent, it is fragrance free. I picked up 2 of the conditioners and 1 of the shampoo, because if I use anything that has a fragrance shampoo, I love the EO products. They're lavender, but I can't do 2 lavenders. I can't do the lavender shampoo and the lavender conditioner. It's just too strong for use the shampoo and then the lavender conditioner, or vice versa, because if I use the conditioner, then I'm rinsing more of the lavender out, and I don't tend to have as strong a fragrance, so I won't follow it up with one of those. I love just to mix and match, and those tend to work very well together. Some oral care product is the Organic Lemon Honey Soother. I picked up 2 bags of these. This is with zinc and vitamin C, because the air gets really dry here. Sometimes our throats get a little dry, a little scratchy, and you need something to soothe that. This is perfect for that. And if you feel like you've got itchy, scratchy, like a cold's coming on, then these are good for that. Entirely gluten-free. These are by Zans, and these are the Organic Honey Lemon Soothers. My favorite toothpaste, because it contains no carrageenan, this is the only certified gluten-free toothpaste that I have found. It is the Nature's Gate toothpaste, 2 of the cream de mint, and then 1 of the whitening gel. This is my toothpaste of choice. Highly recommend this, but it is on the thinner side and not so much a favorite of my husband and my sons. So they prefer the Desert Essence brand, tea tree oil and neem. You guys Google these ingredients, you'll see why they're so great for oral mouth care. And I picked it up in the winter green flavor. It is fluoride free, gluten free. It's made with baking soda and essential oil of winter green. So I picked up 3 of those. I'm going to toss some of these products in the box that I have beside me. If you didn't notice, I'm in a new little background. This is in my dining room. So I've been here, I think once before, or maybe twice before in my videos. So just since I was kind of doing a home care with some products, I decided to move into a different location. I didn't try gum because there are very few gums that are gluten-free on the market. You can't just go into the checkout counter and you're going to have gluten-free gum. It's just not there. But I found one that is really great, and so even though I've been, let's see, January will be 5 years gluten-free for me, I've only been able to find gum that I've done research. You guys know I researched the heck out of something because I have gotten so ill from just trying things that they were said was gluten-free and it's not. So I will research the heck out of something before I even try it. This gum I have had no issue with. Vitacost, I did place 2 different orders. One, they were having a buy one get one. So that came in one order, and then one was just a single order. And this is a 100-piece. They're sugar-free. I love this gum, and it's made with xylitol, I should say that. It is all natural. It's great. It's dental approved. It freshens breath. It's non-GMO, vegan, safe, no artificial colors or flavors, and no aspartame. So I got 3 of these, so 300 pieces. That will last me for a while. Don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I mentioned it in past videos. I am so sensitive to gluten. If my husband puts on chapstick that contains gluten, I'm going to get sick. If he chews gum or has candy and then comes home and kisses me after work, I'm going to get sick. Not as bad as if I actually ate it, but I will become extremely nauseous about 30 minutes to an hour after, so I know, and that's just kind of what happens. I noticed that with deodorant that had gluten in it, when I would lay down at night and we'd go to bed and I kind of sleep in his arms to start off with, I would wake up about an hour and a half after falling asleep and I would feel very nauseous, and it was because it was transferred. And I know top medical doctors, like I said, I'm not going to go back on that soapbox, but you know, it happens to me, and I know that you guys, some of you guys have written and expressed that it's happening to you. So we're not a rare bird. Don't feel like you're in, you know, something's going wrong. Trust your instincts, trust your body, but that's just kind of what goes for me, and so that's why I pick out certain products. Some household products, we're going to go ahead and get into those, and that will be the last things that I have. 7th Generation, I really like that brand, and so I have not tried any of their paper products. I have tried their dishwashing detergent. I don't have a dishwasher. I have their dish hand soap. I use that, but their dishwashing detergent, I buy the lemon one, and I actually use that for laundry. So when I'm doing my whites or stain removal, I will use that. I found that very effective for using in that purpose. So like I said, I multitask things. I don't always use things the way that they're intended to be used, but because we have hard water, I found that is so much better. I don't use Clorox or anything like that. Oh, and I just noticed my hair is all stickied up. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. All right, get that started. You guys are going to see me use the hairspray in action. There we go. So much better. I'm like, what is that sticking up? But anyway, so I went ahead with the paper products. I tried, this is the 100% recyclable facial tissue. I picked up 4 boxes of these. They were on a really good sale, and I want to try these out versus the name brand Kleenex products that are not biodegradable and recyclable. So I figured, you know what, most of these things, when I'm removing any type of face oil or anything like that, I have these. I'm just going to recycle them. I can compost them in my garden. So, you know, I just want to be a little more effective and as far as not putting stuff. We recycle, we compost, we upcycle. We do a lot to make sure that things that we consume in our household don't go into a landfill. So, but this is just one more way that I can look after that and try to be a little bit more consumer aware. And not everything that I bought came from Vitacost. I've got a couple things that I'm just going to go show you guys, and then I'll get back to the Vitacost things. Arm & Hammer, this is the baking soda. I picked up these online Target because my local local Target does not carry them. I bought 4 bags. I have 2 to show you guys, and I went ahead and put them, I keep them in a canister. This I know is for cleaning, so I will mix this with dish soap to make a scrub to clean my sink. I will also mix this with a little bit of dish soap, and I'm going to show you guys. I was drinking tea, but because I drink so much tea, my mugs and things that I steep tea in will become discolored. If you take a little bit of that, mix it with your dish soap, make a paste, take a toothbrush or even a rag, if you just want to dip your rag into that mixture, you can get rid of all of this, and I don't have to worry about my mugs come out looking new. I do that every so often when I'm washing dishes, and it's just a perfect way to do that. I did have toothpaste, Desert Essence toothpaste. I don't care for the fennel, and there was another brand. Oh, I'm sorry, my doggy's running outside the snow out here, so acting like a crazy little poochie. She's 7, but she's acting like a puppy. Anyway, I didn't care for those, and the toothpaste actually works really well, but I'm thinking, okay, that's kind of expensive. You're like $4 or $5 for a tube of toothpaste, which works well, but baking soda, I mean, a huge bag like this is like $4. So, you know, I wanted something a little more cost effective and works just as well, and you don't have to worry about any toxic ingredients if you just want to use this. You can just use this with a little bit of water if you want to just use this and not the soap, but since I'm already doing dishes, the soap kind of is a double duty sort of product, so I just do everything at once. But anyway, I keep this in my laundry room. My son is in shop class in school. My husband is in the medical field. There's equipment and sometimes different oils and things from either my son or my husband will end up getting on their clothes, and I have found that this works with laundry detergent and for clothing to get rid of those stains. I use a toothbrush, make a paste, scrub it in, let it sit for a little while and wash it. I have not had any issue with anything coming out of clothes. So that's just like a really good non-toxic way to have a stain remover. Now, there are some things that I cannot get out of clothes because I have 2 boys and a husband who, you know, they're into sports, grass stains, things like that, things that will not be cut with what I was just talking about, regular laundry detergent and the baking soda. Looking for a stain solution. Picked up this, and it is the Laundress from New York. It's a stain solution. It's unscented. This one might be unscented, but I've got something in here that's scented. So it's highly concentrated. There are up to 200 uses for this. It removes old and new stains. So I'm going to try, I have some white tees that have some stains from previous deodorants before I started using the Schmidt's deodorant, and they had stains, and I really love the t-shirts. I can't find them anymore. Basic white t-shirts that are just, you know, how you've washed them and they're soft, but you can't wear them anymore because they have those stains. I'm going to try this and see how it comes out. But this is concentrated blend of plant-derived anionics and non-ionic surfactants. Can take this, put it in a little brush, work it into the stain, and it's supposed to remove them, and then it has laundry instructions based on what type of clothing and what stain you're trying to get out. It's made with non-toxic, biodegradable, and allergy-free materials. It's made with natural ingredients. Color and texture may vary, so because it's natural, sometimes that will happen. It's free of petroleum, SLS, phosphate, phthalates, and dye. It's cruelty-free, non-animal byproducts, and all the Laundress products are tested. It's Gwen and Lindsay. I'm not sure who Gwen and Lindsay are. So I'm going to try this out and let you guys know if you're interested in how it works. Another little thing that I picked up is the Wash and Stain Bar. This is vegetable soap. It's borax and essential oils. And this is what has a very strong smell. It's very scented, but I'm not sure what the fragrance is. It just says vegetable soap, borax, essential oils, and fragrance. And one little quick note, just the comparison of these. This is an unscented product, and this definitely has a very strong fragrance. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use this. Just to make that a note, I'm going to try, see how it works, see if it kind of dissipates over time, but it is very strongly scented. And if you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I am very adverse to strongly fragranced products. And so this says essential oils, but it also does have the ingredient fragrance. So we will see how this goes, but this may be one of those things that ends up being a fail. So I just want to make that a note for you guys up front, because if you watch me and you know that you've heard me say that I don't like strong scents, I just want to make you guys aware of that up front. So I think that's all I have to say about that product, but we'll move on to the next. And then I have some essential oils, and I will show you guys what I picked up on that. The Everyone EO is all certified gluten-free products. So the essential oils that the essential oil that I picked up from them is the Uplift. I have a lot of their mixed. I have the Balance, I have the Relax, I have the Calming. This is actually a mixture of grapefruit, orange, cedarwood, ylang ylang, frankincense, and lavender oil. So this has those in it. And then I also picked up Texas cedarwood, and I had to get 2 of these. Have purchased some regular wooden hangers, and I saw that if you take those wooden hangers and you lay them out on newspaper, put a couple drops of the cedar wood down that, let them dry like 24 to 48 hours, and these are almost, they become like, even though they're not cedar hangers, they will be moth resistant. So then you can hang up your wool coats and things like that, which I do have some of those down in the basement, and I don't want moths to get in those. I'm going to use these oils for that purpose. And then also you can put some of those on a cotton ball if you're storing any of your old, I say old linen, but antique quilts or anything like that, and you want to keep moths away from those as well. This works really well for making your homemade mothballs. The Uplift, just like I do with all my other blends from EO, I use those as, I don't buy any laundry dryer sheets. I use the dryer wool balls, and these are the smaller ones. These are the new ones that I picked up, Molly Suds, and these are a lot smaller than the ones that I picked up previously from Eagle Nuts. They are in a past Vitacost haul, and I will try to remember to link that haul up, but they're like double the size of this, and they are perfect for when I wash bedding, sheets, towels. They really fluff those up, but these are just smaller. I continue to leave them in my laundry in the dryer all the time, and I really don't take those out. But sometimes when I'm pulling out laundry and I'm putting the next load in, some of the balls continue to go with the laundry because I'm not folding it exactly right when it's coming out before I throw those in, and I like to have a couple extras on hand. And these are really great for putting a couple drops of the essential oils on these. Now, I will say, nominate 1, 2, or 3 of those balls just for essential oil, because essential oils will stain them. And so I have some that I don't put essential oils on, and I have some that I do, and those are just my essential oil ones. Even though they all go in the laundry, I don't want all of them stained, if that makes sense. And so that just makes the best scent. I have different scents for, I love lavender for bedding. I love using the fresh blend version of the Everyone oils for towels. It just is really great, non-toxic, very environmentally friendly way to scent your laundry. You don't have to worry about all those dryer sheets because you're throwing them in the trash and then they're going in the landfill. With these, you continue to use these. I've had my other ones since I've done whatever the haul that was. So I've had them for quite a while, and they will continue to last forever. And I do notice that all of my clothes dry a lot quicker by using these, and they're not staticky, especially here in Minnesota, where when it, like I said, it gets dry in the wintertime, everything that you're hitting is usually going to shock the heck out of you, and then you don't have to worry about that when you're doing laundry or anything. So moving on to a couple more things and I will be done and I let you guys go. I picked up 2 of these, and I'm not going to be able to unwrap, maybe I will, they didn't wrap it up so. But everything comes, like I said, because of where I live, and I'm sure they wrap the same thing wherever you are, but it really helps for where I live that anything freezes and would possibly have the chance to leak. It is sealed, taped, so the nozzle won't break. I love that they do that. See how they wrap that? And then they put it in a bag, so therefore if it does leak, it does not ruin anything else that's in that box. A 7th generation product that I highly recommend. This is the Streak Free Shine Glass and Surface Natural Cleaner. This is my favorite cleaner for cleaning glass. I don't have any streaking or anything like that. That's the reason I picked up 2. They were having a great sale. It is 0% synthetic fragrances, dyes, or harsh solvents, and I buy the free and clear, so there is no scent on that, but really like that. It works really well for counters too. I was telling you guys that I use a 7th generation dish soap. And I'm getting a phone call right now, which the only phone calls we get on the house phone are usually telemarketers, so I'm going to let it ring. After ringing, if it was important, they would leave a message, but that's okay. I have 2 of the dish soaps. I purchase this one quite often. Sometimes my local Target, that's where I do my shopping, will have a sale, but sometimes Vitacost will beat that sale more often than none. And if I have time to order it and I haven't run out, this is where I will pick it up. And this is the Powerful Clean Non-Toxic Formula. This is free and clear, so there is no scent. Really like this. I don't have to worry about any type of issues with allergies going on. My husband doesn't like things that are scented, and so that works. Oh, going on with the hair again here. I don't know where that, okay. This would work if you're looking for any non-toxic cleaners that you want to make. This works really well for that. Another 7th generation, this is the Ultra Power Plus. It's really great for stuck on foods and dissolving oil. So a lot of times if I am cooking and I have a pan that I used oil in and the regular dish soap is not going to cut that, especially when I am making ribs or something like that and you have an extremely greasy dish. This is fresh citrus scent. It's 0 synthetic fragrances, dyes, and triclosan. Again, they make sure, even though it was in the bag, let me take this off. I have not smelled faint scent of sliced oranges. Like if you sliced open a juicy, like the large citrus orange, this is what this smells like, but very faint. I mean, I'm sure you're going to smell it more once it's in the heat of the water, but I really like this, and this is nice, and I don't have any issues with citrus smells in our house, so this is very clean, very natural. So that's everything in my Vitacost haul. I hope there was something that you guys saw that you really liked, maybe a new tip that you learned that you hadn't heard before, a new product that you saw that maybe you test out. If you tried any of these and I said that I hadn't tried them out, let me know what you think of them, whether you would repurchase them or not, or any way that you found that you made them work. That would be really great to share in the comments below for anyone reading this. I hope you guys are all having a very fabulous day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.